Hello there and welcome to Shadowrun Returns, episode 32. So, in the previous episode, what we did is we went into a building and we snuck around and we lied and we planted evidence and, well, we stole something. A valuable something, something that could help us in the future. But on the way out of the building with the item, we got picked up by a police officer, here, McCluskey, and brought it to Mr. Quoth. So let's see how that plays out. Bear in mind, the police are corrupt, and these are the police. If we try to leave, by the way, this guy here won't let me. Just sort of, hey, no, you can't do that. Just no, you're not going anywhere. Anyway, let's talk to McCluskey. Hey, mate, just come on, you let us out? Any chance? Come on, mate, come on. McCluskey smirks. Want some advice, moron? Of course you don't. You're a Shadowrunner, and you live by your own rules, don't you? Indeed we do. I suggest you keep your smart-ass remarks to yourself this time, Elf. Mr. Telesterian isn't some street smart you can impress or intimidate. He's the brains behind the throne of Tir Tangier and one of the richest men in Seattle. And he holds your leash, right? Should I be impressed rather than Elves? Yeah. And he holds your leash, right? As I say, I'd love to kill you right now, but his mouth continues its smirk. I got one of the richest and most powerful men in the Pacific Northwest taking care of me, dumbass. What do you got? A team with guns and bombs and grenades and stuff? I know I'd like better. Honor, free will, indigestion. Indigestion! You're dumber than I thought. Enjoy your chat. I'll dispose of your body later. Thank you. Before we go on to the Space Guide, do we have any upgrade points? We have 6 upgrade points, so if we can spend some of them, they might be able to really help us out. So, 6 upgrade points on quickness, which will reduce the chance to be hit. That's probably going to help us out much. Ranged combat, I'm guessing we haven't got guns on us. Shotgun, probably haven't got guns on us. Dodge will be useful. Close combat's not going to be something we really do. Biotech is our medical ability. We don't really have a problem with that. ESP's there. Willpower. Spellcasting, try-casting, charisma. We could have put charisma. We had a few problems recently with etiquette. You know what? I'm going to go with it. Ooh. Interesting. Choose an etiquette. Etiquette is about knowing how to behave in various social situations. The right etiquette can give you an edge in social conversations. Choose an etiquette from the below list. Choosing an etiquette does not cost karma, and each etiquette can only be chosen once. Okay, so I think we're currently as Shadowrunner right now. Let's go with Socialite. I don't know what it does, but I'm got a feeling that's going to help us get through some social situations. So, Socialite me! And then spend the points. Okay, so hopefully that will help. We'll find out very shortly. I'm guessing that's not a good thing. So let's have a chat with Mr. Quosh. I know it's not how you pronounce it, but it's how I'm pronouncing it. The fussy elf with an air of Victorian butler studies from your toes. The tips pointed ears before he speaks. Mr. Telesterian is expecting you. You will find him in his office. I'm sorry, but no matter what the options are, thank you, Jeeves is the only valid option right now. But let's have a look anyway. Yeah, you is butler. Thank you, Jeeves. This is an extraordinary estate. May I look around before I see him? Thank you, Jeeves. He is not amused. Delighted to be your service. You may wait here for a few moments to gather yourself before you enter Mr. Telesterian's office. Some people find that they need time to prepare themselves before meeting an elf of his stature. However, the upstairs is off limits to you and the library is occupied at the moment. Do not tarry in, though. Mr. Telesterian is not one to be kept waiting long. Yeah, he might not be, but library. That's the office we're going to go into. Okay, I'm going to run over here. Alt, nothing to pick up. Big ass gates, a scary table. Algernon. Hello, Algernon. Hello. Algernon, you've been having you before. What are you doing here? There's a twinkle in Algernon's eyes that wasn't there when he spoke to Simpson. Ah, okay, he's been bug zapped. It's good to see you again. There is much to do. You're in different circles. What the hell are you doing here? Okay, magical friend, explain yourselves. What the hell are you doing here? I am doing what I do, Jack. Providing those in need with the tools they require. Seek me out after you've spoken to James Telsarian. Perhaps I can offer you the service again. I got a feeling we're going to be dead after we speak to Telsarian. But okay, I'm going to try and sneak upstairs, obviously. So, oh, hang on a minute. Anything over here? No, nothing to grab. Okay, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, sneak. Oh, the game actually won't let me do it. Sneaky, yeah. Fine. You know, protect against me trying to sneak stuff. Nothing I can do other than talk to that one guy. I can't do it down here because these guys are going to be all, no, you can't talk to us, we're the police. Police aren't here to help you. Yeah, fine. We're going in. Do I have any guns? No. Fine, we're going in. Here we go. All the... Oh, hang on. Nothing over there. These are nice over a library. Just like, hey, some random stats. Yeah, I got a feeling these guys aren't going to be friendly for the next few minutes, but let's have a chat with James. Can I sit down at your table? I'll just sit on his desk, I'll sit down. Like, hello. James Telsarian III. As you approach James Telsarian III, looks up from the computer screen. It looks like he's actually stood up right now. Alright. Computer screen built into the surface of his desk and it assesses you. Calculating and cold. A practiced smile comes to his face. His vibes are the kind of rich you don't get from Trivid. It's not the clothing or the trappings or the bow before your betters mention. It's something else. The feeling that you're being categorized as a resource or liability or a pawn. I have been reviewing the results of your visit to my Seattle office last night. I admit, they are impressive. You have gathered a considerable amount of damage to my office complex, killing or wounded many of my security personnel, and cost my Vice President of Security his job. In 24 hours, you have accomplished quite the bill with me, really, ma'am. Accumulated, by the way, not accomplished. How do you intend to settle that debt? Damn it! I was thinking corporate as well. That would be a great one, wouldn't it? Would you take a check? You already confiscated the container I took. I have no other bargaining chips. Ooh. Sarcasm or giving in? I would have this one though. Once my current assignment is complete, I will be happy to discuss working off my debt with you. But we don't have corporate. Oh, I was thinking corporate as an option before. Corporate would be good, but it would be nice to get everything. Sarcasm or honesty? Given this guy's capabilities, he's not going to take to sarcasm well, so honesty. First, some instruction. You do not begin a negotiation by admitting that you have nothing with which to negotiate. However, you were considering your tactical situation. That tells me you are more than a mere street thug. Allow me to instruct you further. By all means do. By the way, could you tell me the fastest way out of here? That involves me being alive. You have one piece of information which you might use as a bargain chip. In the little time you have left to live, why you took what you took? I read the look, it confused me. I am interested to know why you and your team of criminals fought your way through security teams over to my private office to access a matrix and uncover the location of a simple research project. The most protected item is usually the most valuable. It goes like this. Your half-brother Sandbox hired me to find his own killer and he's dead man switch. When I find the killer, I get paid. I took Agri sample to kill the giant insect spirits. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Half-brother scenario. Oh, family ties. Protected thing, just basically play by a dumb criminal, mate. Dumb criminal. Or do we tell them the Agri sample? That one might help, but it might also be involved. And the half brother. We'll go with the half brother. You impressed me, Baham. The thinking is that maybe, just maybe, if we don't look like we do it for the payment, or then maybe they'll think something different about us. My father's bastards are intentionally not well known, even to themselves. Nevertheless, I fail to see the connection between this Sam Watt's death and the raid on one of my office buildings. There is no connection between my research project and the dead man I am aware of. Sam was killed by your half-sister Jessica. Jessica is pretty by giant bug. Agris kills giant bugs. Kill the bugs, kill Jessica, get paid. See there? I understand that. Okay, I find your bluntness somehow refreshing. He touches a button on his desk. Miss Quash, please ask my daughter to join us. Hey, we saved you. Hopefully. That's going to come in our favour. The unpretty elf has dark circles under her eyes and a haunted expression on her face. She recognises you instantly. It's you! You're the woman who helped me escape from the Universal Brotherhood. How did you get here? Tiltering cuts in quickly. Thank you, Mary Louise. You have confirmed the identity of your rescuer and given me the reason to forgive her for her trespass against me. She looks hungry at your help. I'm glad you're here. Good to see you okay, Mary Louise. You did get back well. Without you, we'd all be dead. You did well back there. This guy's your father. Good to see you okay. You did good, and without you, we'd all be dead. She closed her eyes. Thank you, but I'm not sure that death wouldn't be better than this. I can't sleep at all. I'm afraid that this is a dream, and that I'll wake up and I'll still be there with the bugs. You can relax, Mary Louise. You are safe. It is over. No, it won't never be over. Not until they're all dead. You didn't see them. You don't understand. You and those men you flew in here. All you do is talk. It's all like you from the committee, Father. I knew that someone had to take action. That's why I got Harkham involved. The already cold Victoria James turns to ice. I see. It was you and your crippled little friend who leaked Agris, this woman. We will speak of it later, in private. Now then, Jack. There are people I wish you to meet. The committee. My daughter alluded to. There is a rare opportunity for a woman of the streets such as yourself. I urge you to behave. We will adjourn to the library. I would be delighted. I'm not committee joining sort of lady. Sounds like a double choice. I would be delighted. I don't know if that's sarcasm or not. Just behave. Here's a hint. If you're unsure, it's probably sarcasm. This is the way it tells the library, a sense of magnitude and purpose. There's no longer a presence in the mere wealth. You're in the presence of history. Boop. That looks like something I should be able to pick up. Who is this guy? Is he a mage or an undead or what? Also, I appear to have the ability to move, which is interesting. I thought we were going straight into a story, wouldn't you? Alright, talk to the Terrasarian. Terrasarian, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is TX Jack. She is the elf who saved my daughter, and the only one who has faced our common enemy in combat. Her barracks, what does is representative of the great dragon Lorafu. I'm assuming that's Lorafu. Lorafu. Have to tell us about the magical insect this Shadowrunner uncovered. Oh, there's a dragon in the room. You know, I would never guess that. Hello. Baccaris speaks slowly with a deep, melodious German accent. Not even going to try. He takes his time. No. No. Not even going to try the accent because that would definitely... No. Accounting each word. Relishing each vowel and each consonant, tasting them as if they were a delicacy. My Lord Lafroy has witnessed the insect spirit's physical manifestations before, roughly 9,000 years ago, or more than 9,000 years ago. As you are aware,
Magic ebbs and flows from the earth, cycling from peak to peak over the course of 5,200 years as the level of magic grows. Hans, dear, I love you, but you could babble on forever, and I believe time is of essence.
Hey, it's Harlequin.
The painted elf addressed you. Yes, Jack, it is. Is it? Delighted. The bug you fought was not merely a magical awakened animal like a Hawaiian or a Hydra or anything else in the Sixth World. In fact, it isn't from this world at all. It's a physical embodiment of the insect spirit from another plane of existence.
Like a dragon, but with insects. Okay.
Oh, academic, it would have been brilliant, wouldn't it? I picked the wrong one. I imagine moving from one plane to another isn't easy, but before you go on, I'd like to ask, who the hell are you, and why are you dressed like that? Is that why I couldn't kill it? Is that why I couldn't kill it? Exactly so. Your little bugger friend exists in both planes simultaneously. Now, an insect spirit can't simply be from a ride through astral space and show up on Earth for dinner in this case being us. 2 elements. This is Algernon, by the way. 2 elements are required to bring one across the void: a shaman and a host. First, the spirit calls upon the shaman, often in dreams. The spirit seduces the shaman with a promise of great power. The shaman then accepts the spirit as his totem. Next, the insects require a suitable host. In this case, a big ass bug. Or in the future, maybe a person. I understand. The best candidates are the disaffected. Okay. The best candidates are the disaffected and the disenfranchised. In short, the weak-willed, their minds are most susceptible to suggestion, which is helpful in making them the transformation. As you imagine, these are sort of people easily attracted to a cult, such as the Universal Brotherhood of Nod. Finally, by performing what has to be a truly disturbing ritual, the shaman, serving as insect totem, implants a spirit into the host, willingly or not. Then it's feeding time. Yummy! Harlequin is correct. The insect spirit will then slowly consume the host while transforming into the spirit's own insectoid body, thus manifesting itself fully onto this plane. Okay, what's going to do with a great dragon and an elf? It's cosmetics. Where's bugs from another dimension? Need killing? I get it. I don't like the sound of this. Dragon? What's it going to do for dragon? I mean, can the dragons get involved? Can they help? Because they're magical. Can they help at all? I don't know. Funny kid. But it's no laughing matter. Damn it, I had it to laugh too much. This is bigger than hunting down an insect shaman and putting a few 9mm rounds into the bug. What, 12? 13mm? The initial bugs prepare the nest for the summoning of a queen. Once the nest has its queen, she literally explodes with the newly manifested insect spirits. They swarm out of the nest, feasting on all the flesh they can find, implanting more insect spirits into the fresh corpses. Again, and again, and again. And if your skin doesn't crawl now, it really should, and you're really not human at that point. Seriously, if your skin didn't go, they insert their spirits into the bodies and then eat the fresh corpses again and again and again. If you didn't go, ugh, then you may already be a bug. Just make one check that out. Just saying. Anyway, probably not the best way to start it. The room falls silent as they all consider the scenario, and fate is grim. See? They're not bugs, because they went, ugh. Terzarian breaks the silence. This is not an infestation, Jack. It's an invasion. My lord Lafra knew this day would come, and he did not know precisely when nor where. Your rescue of Mr. Terzarian's daughter has exposed the existence of an insect spirit for the first time in this cycle of the world. I bet you would fire a cruise missile. No, they're not going to work, is it? You're early to the path this time. That gives you an upper hand, right? We are not early. We merely have experience on our side.
You can just say, yes, that's great, we can do something about it. No, you have to be awkward. The insect spirit... The insect spirit is only a resident that has transformed host body. Conventional weapons can hurt the body and expose the spirit to the... Its health cannot be destroyed by mundane means. Hence, Project Ares. Terrasarian's biotechnology and agriculture divisions worked with my Lord Lafril's Thermological engineers designed Project Agris to destroy an insect spirit once it is released from its host. The formula is flourishing astral bacteria strain, exists in the physical and astral plane at once, and can thus affect the insect spirit. Now, that was a mouthful. Did you memorize it, or are you reading it off an index cards? Index cards? Yeah, index cards. Definitely index cards. My Director of Research and Development, Diane Ravenwood, will explain how Project Ares will be used in the field. Dr. Ravenwood? Dr. Ravenwood. Hey, Dr. Ravenwood, how are you doing? Our weapons specialists have rapidly prototyped a delivery device for the flourishing astral bacteria strain. They've created some prototype launchers which fire Agris-filled shells. When fired, the shells will discharge a high-velocity stream of bacteria. Sounds unhygienic. In order to destroy one of the bugs, you must first be damaged using conventional weaponry or magic until the spirit is released from the host body. Then, the insect spirit must be shot with the Project Agris prototype launcher to destroy it. That we can do. So in order to stop the invasion from another dimension, and a dragon and an elf co-created a magical insecticide. It's a mutual dimension bug spray, okay? It stops bugs dead. Got it. I like that one. I like the funny ones. Crudely put, but accurate. We must stop the Universal Brotherhood from summoning the Queen, and we must stop them immediately. You are the only ones who have been inside the facility, and the only ones who have personally fought the creatures before. That, along with your highly effective assault upon my property, indicates that you are the ideal person to lead the attack. Or, to put this out, me, my team, and every Shadowrunner you can afford, and your entire security. We're going, take the place as a whole, find the bugs, and we do it with 1 million people around us. No? Just me and my team. Oh, okay, fair enough. I'm flattered. Glad you're convinced that I'm not. Glad you're convinced because I'm not. No one's ever been used magic bug juice before. What makes you think that Pocket Arrows will actually work? Yeah, that one. What makes you think it's even going to work? Because it has to. See, that is not a real answer. Because it has to work is literally, should be alright, but if it doesn't, at least you're the one there, not us. Come on, kid. When fate taps you on the shoulder, you gotta pay attention. Unfortunately, she's a nasty habit of tapping you on the opposite shoulder, so that when you turn around, she's on the other side, giggling and deranged schoolgirl. I hate that. Enough. Are you willing to undergo this mission, Jack? You happy at killing bugs? Show me how to use Agris and I'll get it done. I'm a professional and professionals get paid for their work. I assume serving all mankind involves compensation. My job is to bring a killer to justice, not lead an assault. But the killer is in the group. You have me at killing bugs. Excellent. Excellent. I love the way that short-lived and are willing to die even faster. It's very inspirational. There is one final note. A warning, if you will. You have seen the danger of the insects represent, but you have not witnessed the shaman's power. The shaman must tap into a powerful source of magic in order to summon a queen. We do not know what abilities that power source will grant. Beware of insects, but do not underestimate the shaman. Or the guys with assault rifles that will also be there most likely. Hey, 10,000 New Yen, very nice. Hey, don't scare the kid, Hansel. We still need her to go on the mission. By the by, I'm coming with you, Jack.
I wouldn't mind seeing these creatures for myself. I miss them last time. Telsarion will bankroll you so you can hire the rest of your team. Thank you very much, and I'm very surprised you're coming along, because if this doesn't work, I would have thought you lot would have been as far away as possible. Or did you get a short straw? Find me where you're ready to go and bug out right out of here. You had to say bug out, didn't you? Yes, speak with Harkin when you're ready to depart. If you wish to acquire additional supplies for your mission, find my assistant Quoth. He's highly resourceful. Karma again. Hey, yes, Karma, okay, so that was a bit of a talky. And next episode, there's going to be more talky, because there's a guy around there, floated. There we go. You have to talk to him, but I've got people here to talk to, at least 2 here, and this one with a nice yellow goldy. Hey, you must do this really quickly. That's supposed to start the narration, by the way. But I think generally we are okay. We've got Big Copper Man out there, so you gotta go up to him and say, hey, I got hired. And you're coming with us. McClungy. But until then, comments in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
There is also misery, it's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy when we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history.